In a small, cozy house on Elm Street, there lived a young girl named Sarah. Sarah was an ordinary girl with a love for simple pleasures. Her daily life was quite routine, but it was filled with warmth and happiness. Each morning, Sarah would wake up to the soft chirping of birds outside her window. She'd stretch and yawn before getting out of her comfy bed. Her room was adorned with posters of her favorite animals, and her walls were painted in soft pastel colors that made her feel relaxed. After dressing in her school uniform, Sarah would head downstairs to the kitchen. The aroma of her mother's homemade pancakes always greeted her, making her mouth water with anticipation. Sarah's mother was an excellent cook, and breakfast was her specialty. They'd sit at the kitchen table together, sharing stories and laughter over a delicious meal. Then, it was off to school for Sarah, where she enjoyed learning and spending time with her friends. She was known for her friendly nature and was always ready to help her classmates when they needed it. After school, Sarah would return home, where her loyal dog, Buddy, eagerly awaited her arrival. They would go for long walks in the nearby park, playing fetch and enjoying the fresh air. In the evenings, Sarah would settle down with a good book or work on her drawings and paintings. She had a talent for creating beautiful artwork, and her room was filled with her colorful creations. Sarah's daily life was simple but filled with love, laughter, and the comfort of her cozy home. The key to her home was an essential part of her life, ensuring that she could always return to the safety and warmth of her beloved house, a place where she felt most cherished. One seemingly ordinary day, a shadow of worry crept into Sarah's otherwise cheerful world. As she prepared to leave for school, she realized that something very important was missing: her house key. Panic surged through her as she frantically searched high and low. First, Sarah scoured her room, overturning pillows and peering under her bed, but the key was nowhere to be found. She moved on to the kitchen, checking every countertop and drawer, but it remained elusive. Desperation led her outside, where she turned her pockets inside out, hoping that the key might magically reappear. As Sarah's heart pounded with anxiety, she couldn't help but wonder where her key could have disappeared to. Her beloved house was locked, and she was locked out. The once familiar surroundings suddenly felt distant and unwelcoming, leaving her feeling lost and alone. After an exhausting search that seemed to last an eternity, Sarah's eyes fell upon an unlikely hiding place. There, under the worn, old couch in the corner of the living room, her lost key gleamed in the dim light. It had somehow slipped through the cushions and nestled itself there. With a mixture of relief and joy, Sarah retrieved her key. She felt an overwhelming sense of happiness and gratitude, as though her cozy house had welcomed her back with open arms. But this experience wasn't just about finding the key, it was also a valuable lesson for Sarah. As she held the key in her hand, she realized the importance of being careful and responsible. She vowed to never let such a simple but significant mistake happen again. Sarah's heart was light, knowing that her cherished home was once more accessible. She couldn't help but smile, recognizing that sometimes, even in moments of worry, there could be a happy ending and a valuable lesson learned. With her key safely back in her possession, Sarah made a heartfelt promise to herself: she would always keep her key in a secure and memorable place. She understood that the responsibility of caring for something as simple as a key was a small but crucial part of growing up. As Sarah looked around her cozy house, she couldn't help but feel grateful for the lessons she had learned that day. She realized that responsibility wasn't just about keys, it applied to many aspects of life, from schoolwork to her relationships with family and friends. In the end, Sarah's story serves as a gentle reminder that even in moments of worry and mishaps, there can be valuable lessons and positive outcomes. It's a testament to the importance of being responsible, taking care of the things we value, and cherishing the comforting embrace of our homes.